why were so many people, including myself, genuinely concerned for Clarkson's safety? What makes him such an important figure in the farming community? The good news is that Clarkson quickly put all our worries to rest. In a tweet that brought relief to millions of fans and supporters, he confirmed that the rumors were just that, rumors. He hadn't been arrested, and all the alarming claims turned out to be false. It all began when someone tweeted Jeremy asking, "Why are there videos on YouTube saying you've been arrested? Please tell us this is complete nonsense." In his typical straightforward manner, Jeremy responded that this was not true. His reply immediately caught attention and reassured many. But why did this news spread so rapidly? First and foremost, Clarkson's influence on the farming community is truly immense. His words and actions resonate deeply with us, which is why we were all so anxious. Clarkson is more than just a person, he represents hope for many, and his safety matters to all of us.
It's starting to realise they've made a mistake, that the Treasury is driving this. The Treasury's told DEFRA to do this. DEFRA's now going, I think this is a mistake, which it is. We shall see.
You said before you were a bit worried that some of the things you'd said about inheritance tax in the past might be used against the wider protest.
Oh, it is being used. I said, but the only reason I said that is because I actually bought the farm, because I wanted to shoot. But you can't go around saying, I wanted to shoot, because then you get shouted at by animal enthusiasts. So I jokingly said, it's just inheritance tax, and now, of course, it's come back to bite me on the arse. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we're here to support farmers.
It's difficult to envision anyone else wielding the same influence while being as candid as he was. His tweets and television programs not only draw attention but also carry significant weight and impact. If Clarkson were to suddenly vanish, it would be a significant blow to the movement, losing one of its most formidable advocates. This concern goes beyond just his personal fate. It extends to the implications of his absence for farmers who genuinely relied on his support. Clarkson's impact on the farmers' protests has been immense and invaluable. While his considerable wealth means that the inheritance tax doesn't affect him in the same way it does for other farmers, that hasn't deterred him from engaging in the struggle. His involvement in the protest stems not from self-interest, but from a profound recognition of the critical nature of these issues. The challenges faced by farmers are far more significant and pressing than the worries of any single individual.
I hope you can see that. I hope we've got our cameras from the show up high to see. That's a lot of hands. Now, keep them up, and I want you to lower them if you think, and you've had time to work this out, you think you're going to be unaffected by the changes to APR and BPR. Put your hands down if you're going to be unaffected. Thank you. My case rests. I want Newsnight to see that. She was trotting out. Nobody's affected. Rachel Reeves says so.
His involvement marked a significant breakthrough that cannot be overstated. His celebrity status has transformed a local issue into a global movement. What began as a protest against unjust agricultural policies quickly garnered the attention of the international community. This was not solely due to Clarkson's fame, but also because he genuinely cared about those who were suffering. He leveraged his influential platform to amplify the voices of those who had long been overlooked, which was truly inspiring. He consistently highlighted issues that resonated with real people. His influence has elevated a local concern to an international dialogue, showcasing the remarkable power he wields.
No, I'm here to support the farmers. It's that simple. So they need all the help they can get, really.
Yeah.
Even from me.
Even from you? What's that?
Well, I mean, you take help from wherever you can get it, really, don't you?
Yeah. A quote from you that's been dragged up from the past.
Jeremy Clarkson is more than just a celebrity who purchased a farm for a television show. He has emerged as a genuine advocate for the farming community, and his dedication to this cause is truly inspiring. Despite his wealth and fame, Clarkson is unafraid to speak out on behalf of farmers who contend with harsh policies that frequently overlook their needs. His influence is substantial as he goes beyond superficial assessments. Clarkson immerses himself in the everyday challenges of farm management, shedding light on the real issues that the media often neglects. This highlights the fact that behind every statistic are real people with their own hopes and dreams.
From Jeremy, just back down. That was his message to the government here. And that is not what Rachel Reeves, the Chancellor, has said they will do. It is not what the Environment Secretary, Steve Reed, has said he will do. They will stay with those plans. and will not back down. That is the word that we've had.
His active involvement in protests, unwavering support for farmers, and remarkable ability to connect with everyday people made the prospect of his arrest truly surprising. If Clarkson, a man who has consistently and boldly voiced his opinions, is indeed silenced, it would be a significant setback for everyone he represents. His arrest would not only be a personal tragedy but also a severe blow to the entire farming movement. People are understandably anxious, myself included. Why? Because Clarkson has become a beacon of hope, representing the voice of farmers who often feel overlooked and ignored. He is a genuine leader who fearlessly speaks the truth and advocates for the interests of ordinary individuals, even in the face of danger. This is why the news of his arrest has sparked such a strong emotional reaction and widespread concern in society.
No. I think there's a lot more impactful things. I think farmers can do better than that. I've got some ideas.
Keep moving back, please.
Sorry, guys.
Jeremy, for farmers.
Keep moving,
Sorry.
Keep moving, please, guys. Sorry, of course we are. Sorry, guys, can we keep moving?
How bad could this be for farmers, Jeremy?
It's the end.
In a hard right, Kenny.
If you actually stop and pay attention, it's the end.
Hard right, hard right.
Thank you. Back, guys. Watch those far lights as you go back.
Fall out behind you, mate.
Watch your bollards, watch your bollards.
Do you regret getting into farming? Now you see how difficult it is. Keep down the right hand side.
Come on, guys. Move to my left. Move to my left. Thank you.
Fall out behind you.
He became a true hero for farmers, a passionate and undeniable advocate for their rights. His active involvement in protests and steadfast support for agricultural issues conveyed far more than mere words. It wasn't just about seeking attention, he genuinely cared about the well-being of those he represented. And this was clear in everything he did. Thus, when unsettling rumors about a potential arrest surfaced, it wasn't just a personal tragedy for him, it served as a stark reminder of the risks he took in defending a just cause. The possibility of him being silenced struck a deep blow, not only to him but to everyone who had placed their hopes in him and found solace in his voice. It felt like a heart-wrenching blow to the entire farming community, which had come to see him as their protector and source of inspiration.
They swapped the fields for the seafront of Llandudno to try to drive their point home. The North Wales town was hosting not only the Welsh Labour Conference, but also the Prime Minister, and hundreds of farmers wanted him to know just how upset they are about changes to inheritance tax.
Just want fair play for the farmers. Everything we're doing it is for our kids. It's their future, and everything is just going against us. This inheritance tax it's ridiculous. It's the final straw.
In his series, he exposes the harsh realities of agricultural life, compelling viewers to confront the truth. Clarkson doesn't sugarcoat the difficult reality with romanticized notions. Instead, he fearlessly showcases the long, arduous hours, unpredictable weather, and financial struggles that farmers endure every day. In a single day, he transformed the perceptions of millions who once thought farming was merely about beautiful fields and charming cows. Through his honesty and authenticity, the farming community finally felt seen and understood in a way they never had before.
I'm just so emotional. Why do we as farmers have to do this? We shouldn't,
This government needs to realise it's never been hungry since World War II. They're going to be hungry because if they keep putting tax on the farmers, it's going to have a massive impact.
However, Clarkson's impact went well beyond mere entertainment. His global platform has elevated farming issues to a level that demands attention, making them a significant part of public discourse. He provided farmers with a voice in arenas where they often remained overlooked on the international stage, in political discussions, and in the media. Clarkson didn't just engage the audience, he became a genuine advocate for an industry that urgently needed support and recognition. His passion and commitment inspired many, raising awareness in society about the importance of agriculture and the respect owed to those